streets, but you can't walk through the set. Boy, I'm everywhere they not. Catch me landing like it's a nest, and I'm on my grown man, so my pants done got tighter. When they hear me, they think I'm black. When they see me, they know I'm whiter. 100,000 on designer. Used to paint the stoley with primer. If you disrespect the family, creep inside your house like spiders. I'm a beast. I ain't tripping over no hoes. Run this bitch up online. I ain't tripping over no shows. Buying D's to more property. I ain't tripping over no clothes. And I'm still out here sending JP to all of the bros. Free the gang. All that time behind that cage. What you think I got time to waste? I ain't got time for minimum wage. I ain't trying to hear what they say. These bitches lying straight to your face. I disappeared and came back 100,000 in a suitcase. I give a fuck about your talent. I run circles around your bitch ass. Can't say no money spending on hoes with your trick ass. In the penitentiary, still on phones with my slick ass. And for you pussy motherfuckers counting me out, this that get back, boy.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time. BG Time, yeah, yeah. BG Time.
Saying every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Hey, baby, it's your girl, the missus, baby. The missus with the kisses. Baby, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I know it was somebody. Let me talk to y'all right quick. I know it was somebody out there. Somebody out there in the world that saw this young man on live. And y'all saw him go viral. And then y'all saw me. Y'all saw him. Y'all saw me. And I said he coming on the show. And I know it was somebody out there that said, no, he ain't. She lying. He ain't coming. Somebody said it. But you know what? I'm going to play something else right quick. For all y'all that feel like she be lying sometimes, which I know y'all don't. Because y'all know I tell the truth. But for ones that ain't never seen me before. Well, y'all see me. Well, y'all see me on that big, big platform. And y'all want to be a hater. You know. Throw something at me. Act crazy. All that. I just gonna run this by y'all. I'm gonna run this by y'all. If y'all ain't seen this, y'all gonna see it now. And think of me. Run it.
Okay. So let me let you know. Where I'm from, I think y'all know that's the States. We don't throw shit on stage because all my niggas got pistols and they don't know who to shoot at. So if you throw something else, I'm going to be more safe and I'm going to be the bigger person and just leave. Because I don't want to kill everybody.
We want to hurt everybody. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. The missus. Don't hurt him. It's peachy. Yeah. When I tell y'all I'm so excited for tonight. Y'all know I had to talk my shit a little bit. Explicit language all night tonight, baby. Let me go ahead and run that down there at the bottom of the screen. Now, y'all know on Mondays, usually on Mondays, we talk about crime. And we still gonna talk about crime tonight. but we're gonna have some cuss words tonight. We gonna have some cuss words. As you can see with the first clip, we're gonna have some cuss words tonight. So if y'all ain't with the cuss words, I completely understand. But I assure you, it is not the first time that you have heard a cuss word. And this is the interview and the show that you want to stay and listen to these cuss words. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because baby, the way this interview finna go, baby, I already told Easy Money. Him and Rogue would never forget me. And they will never forget Peachy Tea Time. And they will never forget this interview. Because, baby, we playing Rapper's Delight tonight. Y'all know I gotta play the game with them. You know I got to. So we are playing Rapper's Delight tonight, baby. And we got some videos that we will be playing of Easy Money. We also have a song that we'll be playing with Easy Money and his lady Rogue. Yes, they gonna be doing that. They will also be doing it live. They will be doing it live right here on Peachy Tea Time. Okay. So when I tell you, you definitely want to stick around, you definitely want to stick around. So let's go ahead. We're going to run that back one more again. Just one more again. We're going to run back Easy Money because y'all can hear some other music by Easy Money just as well. And then we're going to bring them right on up. Love y'all.
My foot all over their neck. I got gold all over my teeth. I got commas all in my checks. How you say you from the streets, but you can't walk through the set? Boy, I'm everywhere they not. Catch me landing like it's a nest, and I'm on my grown man. So my pants done got tighter. When they hear me, they think I'm black. When they see me, they know I'm whiter. 100,000 on designer. Used to paint the stoley with primer. If you disrespect the family, creep inside your house like spiders. I'm a beast. I ain't tripping over no hoes. Run this bitch up online. I ain't tripping over no shows. Buying D's to more property. I ain't tripping over no clothes. And I'm still out here sending JP to all of the bros. Free the gang. All that time behind that cage. What you think I got time to waste? I ain't got time for minimum wage. I ain't trying to hear what they say. These bitches lying straight to your face. I disappeared and came back 100,000 in a suitcase. I give a fuck about your talent. I run circles around your bitch ass. Can't say no money spending on hoes with your trick ass. In the penitentiary still on phones with my slick ass. And for you pussy motherfuckers counting me out, this that get back, boy.
Oh, this that get back, baby.
Hey.
Welcome to Peachy Tea Time, Easy Money and Rogue. How y'all doing tonight?
Great.
Well, we're doing good. We're doing good. It's just sipping on my little in honor of the show, sipping on my little peach tea, getting a little peachy.
Oh, let me. I might have to use that for a commercial. I might have to use it for a commercial in the future. But thank y'all so much for joining tonight. Exactly like I told y'all, we are going to have a blast tonight. We are going to have some fun. You already know that I talk about crime all over the United States, so we will throw some crime in there just as well. And baby, I got some good clips for y'all tonight. I got some good clips. But first, let me get started first. Let me tell everybody what happened. Everybody thought that Easy Money had did this video, and they was like, "Oh my gosh, who is this from Saginaw?" And they knew I'm from Saginaw. So people just started hitting me up like crazy, talking about who is he? You got to find him. You got to try to get him on the show. Well, thanks to Angel. Hey, Angel Johnson, baby. Angel was watching. She was seeing what was going on my page, and she ended up messaging you. I mean, not messaging you. She tagged you. She tagged you. Other people tagged you. But for some apparent reason, you answered Angel. And Angel asked you, will you be coming to Houston? And that's when you started responding back to her. Well, next thing I know, people start hitting me up. Girl, wake up. What is you doing? He is writing on your page. Write him. So, and that's exactly what I did. I wrote you back. You did not make it hard for me at all whatsoever. You responded back quickly. And all I could do is say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's for the baby too. Hit the wrong. But yes, y'all, they have a newborn. Y'all have a newborn just as well. But before we get into that, please let us know just a little bit about Easy Money and Rogue.
Well, you know, ladies first. It's my wife.
Oh my
Ladies first.
gosh, put me
Ladies
on
first.
the spot. I'm just a new upcoming artist who just writes and makes music. He encourages me to make my music. So
She's got a beautiful voice. She does like a lot of
Yes, she
neo soul
does.
type. You know, she's very positive energy, positive vibrations. You know, putting out that good energy and that aura, and she, you know, she just has a beautiful spirit, and it leaks through in her voice and her message. And so, you know, for me, it's like the balance for me, the rough around the edges street dude and stuff, and then she balances me out. So I encourage her because just as much as it's good for her, it's good for me too. You know, so
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So basically, he ain't trying to steal all the shine. Okay, he ain't
nah,
trying to steal all the shine. He gonna let you get some shine too because your voice is beautiful, and it is. You sent me some music with both of you guys on there, and when I tell you, I fell in love. I fell in love with the song. Um, Great song called "A Long Time." So we will be letting you guys hear that song during the commercial break. And then when we come back from the commercial break, they're gonna do it live, baby. They're gonna do it live. So let's get started and talk about, what we're here to talk about. Easy money. Let's
yes,
start with you. Now, everybody is trying to figure out, is he white? Is he sound like a black dude?
I'm white as hell, man.
Like, what is his nationality?
I'm white. I am like the short answer and version of that is I'm 100% Caucasian. Don't ask me what that even means. I don't know if I'm
Exactly.
European, Irish, German. We like white folks is more mixed than anything. I don't know what the heck I am, but I'm white, you know. So it's just I have cultural influences in the way like the things that have happened in my life and transpired in my life. I was brought up, you know, different than I would say an average or normal white person. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay. Yes. Now, are you from Saginaw, Michigan?
That is another thing I'm glad we can clear up on air. I do try my best to, because I'm not big on, you know, pulling the wool over somebody's eyes. I'm definitely not from Saginaw, right? Shout out to
Right.
Saginaw, big shout out.
Right.
I'm not from Saginaw though. I had quite a few people hit me up and got love for Saginaw. I was out there because I used to live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I was visiting my 10-year-old for his birthday. And then there's an artist out there who used to be signed to Eminem. So shout out to Stray. And I was in the studio working with him. And I said, you know what? I need to be doing more content. It's crazy, like that instinctual, spiritual thing. I'm like, I need to do some content. And this sign is a mile from his studio. I said, man, it was something like that sign is a perfect place to just post up and do this video real quick. I started to drive by and I said, nah, F that. I pulled up and shot the video within a minute and then we were gone. I edited it that night, threw it up, and the next day my phone was just going nuts.
It took off.
Everybody was like, yo, who is this cat from Saginaw? I'm literally flying out to Saginaw the 27th of this month to do a show.
Wow.
Yeah. The guy
Because
straight
of that video.
because of that video. So like there were not a massive amount of things, but there were definitely several opportunities that presented themselves just due to that video. So especially if there's any artists listening, you know, it's like a lottery ticket. It's a scratch off. You never know which video is that next viral video. You just, because I know us as artists, we get hard on ourselves. Like, man, 200 views here, 200 views there. I didn't expect some sign, you know, video in front of a sign was going to take off like that. You know, so that's cool.
Especially with the type of music that you put out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You've been doing this for a very, very long time.
Absolutely.
And you have done music videos, but have any of those other videos took off like this video has?
So I'm going to say this. As far as a music video taking off with the trajectory that this one did, no. Before I went to prison, there was more so the Facebook days, right? Facebook was king, you know, and I had videos go viral on there all the time, 4 million, 5 million, 200,000, 400,000, whatever. Most of them were more motivational speaking or just, you know what I mean? But even my music would get 50, 60, 80,000 views. But I like, that was the first one that was just like, right off the rip, like it just took off, and I don't know what caused it. God bless me that day. The algorithm was fucking with me, you know. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was just like, who the fuck is this white boy in Saginaw? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Should I like, you know, break the truth out right away and just be like, yo, I'm not from Saginaw? But I was just like, man, let the motherfucking motion roll, man. And I even had my partner too, the guy straight. He was like, man, they love you, bro. Just, it's not a, because I was like, man, I feel bad. I don't want nobody feeling like I'm claiming some shit that I ain't from, because you know that I'm from the streets. You just don't do that, right? You don't go to somebody's set and be like, yo, I'm from out this way. No, the fuck you not. It was never intended to be that. It was just like, I'm a traveler. I traveled. Like, I'll be in Memphis this week. I told you, I'll be out in Atlanta. I got to go to Saginaw. I'm in LA. So when I go, me doing that is more like showing people like, hey, I'm traveling. I'm out here in the world, because everybody who knows me like more on a personal level knows I'm out here in Phoenix, Arizona. So when they see that Saginaw sign or that Atlanta sign or that wherever, it's just showing them like, hey, this fool's getting around. So it wasn't to be like, hey, I'm from here. It was meant to really show my followers like I'm out and about.
Okay. Now, when you come to Atlanta, hit me up, and me and you gonna go to a side.
Okay.
You just gonna rap, and I'm just gonna be there. I'm just gonna be there like, wait. We gonna see how many numbers we get.
Stone Mountain. We gonna go to Stone Mountain.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go to the mountain, baby. We gonna go to the mountain.
Man.
But you know what? Because I'm from Saginaw, I must say thank you. Absolutely. You know, that really did a lot for Saginaw. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it put a spotlight on it. You know, we have so many people that come from Saginaw, a lot of people that are celebrities and everything, you know. But it seemed like when that went out, you know, and it was gone.
Yeah, it was strange. I had a DJ too, Fresh Ink. You know, he's from out there, and he hit me, and you know, he definitely, you know, his elbows with celebrities. He's a big time DJ and stuff. I mean, I had quite a few people hit me up, and it just felt like people were like, I've had a lot of stuff put out to the masses, right? It's one thing when your followers see something, the response to that is gonna be more so positive. When you have your stuff go viral, at that point in time, you literally are exposed to any and everybody who's got access to a phone or a keyboard, and they can type whatever. So I've had it before to where sometimes you're not ready and they hit you with negative, derogatory comments. And I would say this is one of the videos that I've had the pleasure of. It made me feel good as an artist. I know I'm the shit, man. I'm just waiting for everybody else to find out, right? You know what I'm saying?
What I'm talking about.
But at the end of the day, this was one of the ones that kind of did that for me. It was like, it was reaffirming, because I'm going to tell you, not even right now, 90% of the comments, probably 95% of the comments are positive.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's cool. And then Saginaw got, you know, they got their shine time, and I fuck with Saginaw.
We did. Thank you very much. I accept.
Right.
Now, do you have a lot of people out there that come at you sideways because you are a white rapper that sound like a black rapper?
I want you to understand when I say I am a very seasoned white man who has been accepted by the black culture, right? I don't even consider myself like, because, you know, and I might say some shit where, motherfucker, it's going to be controversial. I don't consider myself like, you know, there's a lot of white people that are like, I'm a guest in the house of hip hop and stuff like that. And I understand the logic of that. I've been accepted a long time ago, right? This is the culture that raised me. I didn't start doing this yesterday. I remember growing up in the hood as the white boy. I had to fight, or motherfuckers is gonna take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I've been in the projects. I've got my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't a thing under the sun that somebody can say to me. Definitely ain't no bullying, because I, like, on the flip side, I've done 13 years in the penitentiary, right?
And we're gonna talk about that too.
And even that, as a white boy in the penitentiary, it's different. It hits different, right? You gotta stand up or you gonna get pumped. So all that said, are there people that come? Absolutely. One thing I want to always say, I'm rough around the edges, but I'm a Christian, and I believe that everybody's my peoples. Like, we all brothers and sisters, you know, in a spiritual sense, right? Like, if I look at another man, that's my brother. That's just what it is, you know. Now, if you come into me with some off energy, I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying?
Just like the rest of us.
Right. Or I'm gonna check you if you get cross the line. So, like, it's always some people that say some stuff. There's some super pro black people that just ain't with it. They just not with it. Just like it's some super pro white people. They just not with it.
Exactly.
But I find that in the times we live in, those are the minorities now. That's not the majority, right? The majority of people are accepting. Hey, man, if you're good, you're good. It don't fucking matter what color you are.
Exactly. And that's how I feel. You could have been green. The same color as that damn Saginaw city limit sign. I still would ask you to come on my show just because I love music, and the way the stuff that I've heard from you, the music that I have listened to, you're a lyricist.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, I will put you up there with Eminem. I will put you up there with Kendrick Lamar. I will put you up there with Drake. I will put you up there with all of them. I'm not lying.
No, I mean,
like you said, you know you good.
Right, I know I'm good, and you know what? Don't get it twisted. It's a pleasure. I really appreciate those compliments. I think those guys, I don't think anybody has more necessarily talent than me. It's somebody's exposure, right? And when you have a staff of fucking, man, you work with these labels, they've got a staff the size of, like, you know, you got 20,000 people working on your shit to make sure you have a hit. It's a little bit different. It hits different, but you know, I definitely appreciate it. And music has been ingrained and etched into my life since a child, because it was a way to deal with trauma. So if I'm talented, it's just because it's all I had at one point in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So where are you from?
I'm a mutt. I'm a mutt, y'all. Hey, but no, for real, I say that because when people ask me, and I'm trying not to go into detail, I say Florida. If you want to know where I got my swag at, if you want to know where I really like developed from like adolescent to adult, it was Florida. But let's just be clear, like I'm very transparent. I have no secrets. I was born on an Army base in Kansas. Then I lived in Virginia when I was like 3 years old, all the way till I was like 12, 13. Then I moved to Florida. I was in Florida, you know, in and out of the system. At 15, I did 18 months. Then I got raided and did prison time in Florida. When I got out of there, I moved up to Michigan. I lived in Michigan for a few years. My music got popping. I got called out to LA. I lived in LA for a few years.
Wow.
I bought a house in Phoenix. I've lived in Phoenix for a few, you know, now I've been in Phoenix for probably 10 years because I did 6 years out here in prison. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have lived all over. So that's why I feel like I have my own sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't sound like anywhere. If you ask a down south rapper, do I sound like a southern rapper? They're gonna be like, no. If you ask a West Coast rapper, they might be like, no, you don't sound like us. You sound like you're from the South. Nobody claims me because I have influences from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Not that they don't claim me, but my sound can't be claimed by a region.
Exactly. I see exactly what you're saying. Well, we're going to listen to your sound, okay? We are going to listen to
make sure you let them know if you playing old stuff that is old. I'm not saying it's not good.
Okay, it's old, y'all. The 3 videos that I chose, because I chose these videos. They are old videos, but I really like them. When I say really like them, I really do. One of the songs reminded me of Cali. You know, for some apparent reason, I love Cali music. and it just reminded me of Cali. I don't know if you was in LA at the time or what, but this one is called My Groove.
My Groove, yeah.
I like My Groove. Here we go.
You know what it is, man. Naz, what up? Smooth swag. It's Easy Money, GMBS Entertainment. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. Nothing can hold me back, I can't lose now. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. I got my shit straight and I know what to do now. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. Nothing can hold me back, I can't lose now. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. I got my shit straight and I know what to do now. Just ride, I'm whipping it, no cruise control. I'm going retarded on mics for the stupid dough. It's always money on my mind, fuck a stupid hoe. These dudes is way out of date like Coolio. I pop a brew and take a swig while I'm getting head. It's one thing you can bet, I'm always getting bread. And fuck the bullshit, I'm trying to up my tax bracket. I be fiending for the mic like a crack addict. On the race to the money like a fast rabbit. I'm moving forward in full swing like a tennis racket. I used to cop an 8 and stretch it hard into 8. 8 bands for $2,000, that's straight cake. But then I slipped in the course, don't even fucking play. So when I came back home, I said fuck the yay. I'd rather get that slow money, that's that show money. Cause on the real slow money's better than no money. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. Nothing can hold me back, I can't lose now. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. I got my shit straight and I know what to do now. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. Nothing can hold me back, I can't lose now. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. I got my shit straight and I know what to do now. Making moves, I'm constantly learning a lot of rules. I'm networking with big heads like a Bible dude. Nobody gave me the game, I paid a lot of dues. You couldn't walk a mile if you had a lot of shoes. But my determination has gotten me real far. And Easy Money be shining cause I'm a real star. But don't get it twisted, I work real hard. And I ain't gonna stop until I make it real large. And even then I'm grinding until the wood's smooth. I get love cause I'm a white boy and I'm hood too. When I decided to change, it was a good move. So when you better yourself, it'll be good too. My mind's focused, I can see the big picture. I'm aiming at the moon and chilling with the Big Dipper. You know I'm thirsty for life, call me a big sipper. Steady busting down the game like a big swisher. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. Nothing can hold me back, I can't lose now. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. I got my shit straight and I know what to do now. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. Nothing can hold me back, I can't lose now. Can't stop my flow, I'm in my groove now. I got my shit straight and I know what to do now.
I got one thing to say.
Oh my God.
I told y'all that I can see y'all down at the bottom. I got one thing I got to say. Don't you get rid of Rogue. Don't you ever get rid of Rogue. Because, baby, she down there smiling every comment I put up. She just a smiling like, look, boo, look at him, look at him.
Nah, that's why I married her. We locked in.
Exactly. But my question now is, what was Easy Money like at that time? This was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, who was E-Money at that time?
So, man, it's so funny as you get older. Actually, that's a great question because, man, life, you think where you're at right now is where you're going to forever be, right? You can't process in your mind that 10 years you might be a totally different individual. And that Easy Money was, you know, a rawer version of what I am now. I moved to LA on a dollar and a dream. You know what I mean? Like I thought I sold everything I had in Michigan. I was living in Grand Rapids at the time, sold everything I had in Michigan, all on the whim of a A&R who said, come out here and I might be able to help you. That was all I needed. A suitcase, and I went out there. I was staying in Gardena in a weekly for like 4 months, but I was very gung-ho. You couldn't tell me that I wasn't going to be successful. I had nothing. That video I shot, I think I was looking on Craigslist because in LA, there's a lot of film schools. So I was looking for students in the film schools who just wanted to expand their portfolio because I was broke as hell.
Smart.
You know what I'm saying? So they were willing, and I had a little bit of traction at the time, but I wouldn't make no money. So they were willing to brand themselves and try to make money off of other clientele. They're like, well, if I shoot this music video for Eazy, then my brand's out there. He's pushing my brand, I'm pushing his. And it was like a one hand wash the other. It was a barter system. When you broke, you got to do what you got to do, like from nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But you couldn't tell me I wasn't a star already. You couldn't tell me. I've always had that confidence level. And so that Eazy Money was a broke ass motherfucker, but the brokenness developed in me, which I've had to deal with a big portion of my life. It just developed more creativity, right? Being more creative in how you got to get shit done. I mean, I've taped up trash bags to the wall in an apartment in South Central to create a black background effect and shot videos, you know what I'm saying? And took toilet paper rolls and cut out the eyes and stuck glow sticks in them to try to make it look like, you know, we just did crazy, you know, arts and crafts type, dollar store type shit to try to bring this dream to life. So Eazy back then was a go-getter. He was a bit naive. He wasn't as set in who he was and who God was to him. But nonetheless, he was somebody that was headed to where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? And that's like how I can describe him.
Okay. Now, were you getting into any trouble back then? Did drugs play a part in this back then?
At that point in time in my life, I had gone through quite a few years in the penitentiary already, and I was at that fed up point. I had been through addiction. I had been through incarceration. I had been through abuse. I had been through, I mean, at that point in time, I had already, when I was 17 years old, I started dating a 33-year-old Black woman. That's the first relationship I'd ever been in.
Wow.
We dated for like 5 years. So I had, you know, there were some things that I had trauma, you know what I mean? And I think I had got to a point where it was like, I had seen like the other side and I was like, I don't want to go back over here. I want to be over here. I want to be free. I want to be, you know, I felt good. You know what I mean? Like my music was taking off. I was drug free. I did drink a little bit, but it wasn't an issue. I was going to college. I was, you know, I had goals and aspirations and dreams, and I was young and I was talented and I was always a people person. So I had so many opportunities, man. My networking game was just ridiculous. And, I was in a good headspace, not the right headspace, but a good one nonetheless, because I was still a cheater. Like I had a girl at the time. I was cheating on her. I was making bad decisions. I was a liar, a manipulator. So the one thing about it is I believe all aspects of your life tend to balance. And as talented and as, you know, much of a go-getter as you want to be, if you're not aligned in all the other parts of your life, it's going to be unbalanced and it's not going to work out. So as much as I wanted to be a good dude, I wanted that in my heart, but I was still, the way I was raised and brought up, I was still doing things that I thought were okay, but weren't. You know what I'm saying? But no, there was no drugs. At that point, at that moment in time, there were no drugs. LA was probably, that time in LA was a very special time to me. It opened my eyes to a lot.
That's what I'm talking about. I like you, Eazy Money. I like you. Like you are so smart. You are so smart. I hope y'all getting these gems he dropping. I hope y'all are getting these gems that he are dropping. Rogue, what is it like in the house with Eazy Money?
It's like a breath of fresh air. He's amazing. He's an amazing father, husband, friend. Like I've never had this type of relationship that I've ever had before that we have. So I feel very secure and inspired and a little sticker below. So yeah, he's an amazing human.
That's awesome.
He's a great leader, and I'm just so proud of him.
Now you guys just had a baby. Do you have any other kids?
Not yet.
Wow.
I have other kids.
Oh, you have other kids.
I have
Okay.
other kids before this relationship. This is our first together. And we
Okay.
are married, like legally. So I'm just saying that's my wife. Like we're legally married. That was something that was very important to me. Like I said, this journey that I'm on, it isn't just a physical journey, it's a spiritual journey too. So for me, it was extremely important because as much as she can sing my praise, I truthfully don't necessarily feel like I deserve all of that praise because, you know, I'm not 100% at all times. I'm a perfectionist and I want to be, but I'm just not. I'm a human. And she is my balance. She is the thing that makes me a better person. Like I never knew what that meant when a man was like, this is my better half or this person makes me a better person. I get to experience that daily with her. So she is as amazing as I am. It's only, you know, I contribute a big portion of that to her because it's just so easy. Like, I don't even feel like, you know, there's like people say when you get married, people say when you get married, it's like a curse and then the relationship starts to mess up. I don't even feel like we're married. I feel like we're still friends. Like we have it's too easy. This shit is too easy, you know? And so, but I do have other kids. I have a 10-year-old in Michigan.
Okay.
And then I have a 17-year-old from way back in the day. So technically I have 3 boys.
3 boys. Okay. That girl coming soon. Don't even worry about it.
I hope she wants 4. I hope we can get the girl in the next one so I can say, all right, I'm done.
You say I'm done. Well, we are about to go ahead and jump into a crime video. Both of the clips that I'm showing tonight is from Breaking Bonds. So we're gonna go ahead and play the clip, and then we're gonna give our commentary on it when we come back. So here we go.
Activists say that the justice system has yet again failed a local community. Just 2 days after an 18-year-old gets deferred probation for carrying a weapon illegally, he picks up a murder charge. Fox 26's Randy Wallace joining us live now in studio with his exclusive ongoing series. Randy.
Well, even though we had repeatedly been caught with guns, even machine guns, a criminal district court judge wanted to give Dooley Blake a big break, a decision that turned deadly.
4 gun charges total on a guy that just turned 18 years old.
According to court documents, Dooley Blake has a thing for guns, especially machine guns.
You've got a guy that has a propensity to run around the streets with guns and, you know, who knows what he's doing with them? Is he robbing people with them? Is he, you know, terrorizing people with them?
On March 9th, 337th Criminal District Court Judge Colleen Guido gave Blake a chance to have no felony conviction on his record. If he pled guilty, he would get deferred probation.
They gave him every chance in the world, and they could have thrown the book at him, and they didn't.
For him to be given deferred adjudication on something like that, especially when he's had 3 prior carrying a weapon charges, that's a problem.
Court documents state the court expressed concerns about the offer, but Judge Guido granted Blake the sweetheart deal.
I wish I could say she was, you know, apprehensively wrong, but, you know, sadly she was spot on, and Robin Strong ended up paying the price.
Just 2 days after getting deferred probation, police say Blake shot and killed 32-year-old Robin Strong. It happened at a motel in the 16,000 block of the North Freeway.
This individual arrived here at the motel along with another unknown male. Once they arrived here, they went to one of the rooms at the motel. There was some type of disturbance there, and our complainant was shot.
My first name Dooley, my last name Blake.
This is Blake appearing in probable cause court on April 13th. Keep in mind, Blake hasn't been charged yet with murder.
The defendant was driving a car. He was stopped on traffic. The passenger got out and ran. The defendant got out and ran. The officers found a loaded Glock on the front seat, modified to be a machine gun. The defendant had 2 loaded Glock magazines in his pocket.
The next day, April 14th, Blake is charged with murdering Robin Strong.
Now, where are we sitting? Another innocent person dead because of the actions of our court system.
Dooley Blake remains jailed tonight under bonds totaling $1,225,000. Randy Wallace, Fox 26.
All right. Now I have a really, really huge problem with this whole bond thing. Um, you have so many people out there that has been incarcerated for murder, but they let them out on bond because it's not time for trial yet. You know, and me personally, I feel like that gives them two opportunities. One opportunity is for them to kill themselves, and the second opportunity is for them to go out and kill somebody else because they feel like they have nothing else to lose at this point because they know if they go back, they're going to be in there for a very long time, if not life. Do you feel like the times that you went to prison or you went to jail, that you should have been in there longer? Or do you feel like you should have just went in and went out?
Okay, I'm going to answer this from multiple perspectives, right?
Okay.
Because one, I am an evolved individual, but two, don't get it twisted. I'm from the streets, right? And it's just as much as I can see one point of view, I can also see the other because I've lived it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking on my particular situation, the last time I went in, I got a 7-year sentence. If we're being completely transparent and honest, I walked into the Home Depot. I was a full-blown fucking junkie, excuse my language. I was strung out. I was at the time I was in Phoenix. This was just before fentanyl, thank God. But nonetheless, the drugs are just immensely coming in across the border. But I was hooked on Percocets because at the time everybody was talking about popping perks. Even all the rappers, celebrities. I was hanging around celebrities that were popping, and I went down that rabbit hole and I got stuck. And I literally lost my whole music career, everything I had done, and probably in the blink of an eye. And I was stealing stuff out of Home Depot that was getting returned for gift cards. And then the gift cards were being sold for a percentage, right? So when I got this last bid, I got 7 years for walking out of a Home Depot with a shopping cart that had about $400 worth of merchandise in it. I got 7 years for that. 7 years. Now, on the flip side of that, I got an aggravated sentence because I had 13 prior felony convictions, right? To this day, I have 17 felony convictions on my record. Wow. That's not including the ones that were dropped because of a plea deal and ones that I didn't get charged with, arrested for. 17 convictions. I never had violent charges. Okay. I had a lot of peddling drugs, possession charges, obviously the fraudulent charges. So I would say this. The one side of me says I served too much time on this last one. 7 years for stealing out the store. Anywhere else, it'd been a misdemeanor. I'd been out in 90 days. Now, I got to bring God into it. I hate to do that all the time, but it's just how I got.
Bring them on. Bring them on. Shout out to God. Shout out to God.
Right. And Lord knows, had I got out 90 days on a misdemeanor charge or 6 months, I probably would have been a dog returning to his vomit. I would have went back to my addiction, right? No changes would have taken place. Like, you have to hit rock bottom. You could do 6 months standing on your hands. Anybody who done did real time, 6 months ain't nothing. That's a nap. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So there was no way for me to find myself or God and really bear down and be like, man, I'm finna change who the fuck I am because I'm sick and fucking tired of this shit. I couldn't have done that had I got less time. Even after 2 and 3 years, I'm like this. God, I get it. Loud and clear. Open the gates. No. God is a just God, right? He might, forgive you and this, that, and the fourth, but you gonna pay for the mistakes that you made. It is what it is. Things gotta be balanced. And so, even though I feel like the punishment worldly wise was too much, spiritually it was much needed. right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a double-sided answer when we talk about shit like this because I can give you both sides, right? Now, back in the day, the DEA kicked in my house. I sold to undercover 6 times. I got 3 years. I had a gun charge. I had a pistol on me when they raided my house. I had 3 guns in the house. I think that was about 3 years was about right. Maybe I could have got less, but in the state of Florida, if you're a felon with a gun at that point in time, it was a minimum mandatory of 3 years. Had I not had that mandatory sentence, I probably would have got 2 years. So I would have got less, but because of their statutes and laws. But I just want to quickly, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to blabber because I can fucking talk.
I love it because I can talk too. And me and Easy Money, our first conversation was at least about a good 45 minutes to an hour of both of us talking.
Man, I just want to say this. The criminal system is fucked up on every side, right? The outside world is fucked up. There are circumstances, extenuating circumstances, and systemic shit that's going on that has the young men or any man or woman committing these crimes, right? So you got to fix that. I'm not giving a pass to murderers, but I'm gonna tell you this, and you can never, like a victim of a family that has lost somebody is tragic. But somebody who's done a lot of time, I have killers right now who have served 25, 26 years in prison who are solid people. They made a fucked up mistake at 16, 17, 18 years old. They regret it. Some of them have nightmares. Some of them have real issues. And it really goes to like upbringing and environment and stuff like that. Exactly. I don't think people with gun charges or things like that murder charges for sure should not easily be bonded. But I do feel like if you got little petty crimes, man, give the motherfuckers a bond. You know what I'm saying? I think the whole system is rigged and it's all money anyways. A bond is just a way for the fucking county or whatever to get more money anyways.
Yep.
So it's got to be a case-by-case situation. That's a tragic story. It's a tragic story. And it's sad to see. But I don't think that means don't give anybody a bond. And I'm okay with like having somebody with an alternate opinion as me because they're coming from another side. I'm coming from a side of a convict. You know what I'm saying? Like, not all the time do we deserve a bond, but sometimes I think there's, you know what I mean?
I agree.
So I don't know. I don't really know. That's kind of all I can really say on that.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I do not feel like nobody deserves bond. I do not feel that way. But like you said, gun charges, murder charges,
raid, all that type of shit. Yeah, no bond.
No bond at all. Messing with these little kids, no bond at all. Because we don't trust y'all. We don't trust you. All right. Well, we are about to get into another video. Another video. This one is called Rolling Flow.
Okay.
Rolling Flow. And when we come back, I want to know a little bit, what was going on with you then. And I want to see your hair. I want to see how long your hair has gotten from this video right here.
My hair, I haven't cut my hair in 14 years.
14 years?
14 years.
Okay, so we are about to see y'all when we come back. We're going to see how long his hair has gotten since this video. Because this video was not past 14 years ago.
No.
Okay? It was not past 14 years ago. And he has not cut his hair since then. And baby, when I tell you, it looked like somebody done put some flat irons. It looked like it didn't have some flat irons. It was one video that I saw. You had it like up in the ponytail with ringlet curls and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I had the rollers. I had to wear the rollers the night before. I shot the video with Bizarre from Detroit, from Eminem's label, Bizarre from Detroit. And I went to 7 Mile and I was like, this crazy fool be doing weird shit. So I was like, let me try to do some. And I had at the time, my baby mama, she put the curlers in my shit and I had it, you know what I mean?
I was looking at it. Well, this one is called Rolling Flow. I really like this one. I even like the video just as well. And you could tell it was from way back then, but you still was doing your thing.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know, a lyricist is a lyricist, regardless,
ma'am.
and that's
Yes.
what you are. So here we go.
GMDS Entertainment. Naz on the beat. Easy money. It's that cruise music. Paper chasing, never take a vacation. I keep it real with mines, never will I change stations. Buzz bigger now, so I don't make the same wages. I do a lot of shows, so I don't hit the same stages. I make money without having to break my back. I beat the beat so hard, you think that I'd break the track. And if I'm spending my money, then I'm gonna make it back. They used to tell me I ain't shit, I made them take it back. I'm so smooth when I move, I'm cool like Mo D. It's money on my mind, I'm strategizing more cheese. I'm steady killing the mic, I'm gon' need more beats. I'm sharper than starching an iron without no crease. The things that I've accomplished, it takes dedication. I gotta eat, so I had to make a reservation. It's a must, I'm gon' shine like a celebration. I'm just embracing my destiny, no hesitation. Pen in hand, you can call me big man. Looking down on you scrubs like the big man. Keep my game tight, no sweat wristband. My girl give me face and I just watch her lips dance. I guess my party on 1999. I guess my hustle on, cause you gotta grind to shine. Stay far away from drama and that's bottom line. Cause when I was thugging, everybody was dropping dimes. But now I hang around people who got big stacks. In order to be rich, you gotta have a rich swag. Forget a briefcase, I'm trying to fill a gym bag. Taking off on them so fast, I give them whiplash. My family asks me, do I sleep? I tell them sometimes. I'm busy beating up these tracks with all these punchlines. And even though I changed my life, I hate the one time. I got my head screwed on because it's crunch time. Yeah. Sit back and ride to this. This that rider music. GMDS Entertainment.
Baby, when you can play old music like that and still feel it,
Yeah.
like you are good at what you do. Do you write your own lyrics?
Yeah, absolutely.
He
Absolutely.
said, absolutely, baby. Absolutely. Now I do see, is that baby Easy Money in the building?
Yeah. Say hi, everybody.
Oh my God. Absolutely beautiful. Look at her smiling. What is her name? Oh, no, what is his name? Sorry, what is his name?
Aiden.
Hi, Aiden.
Say
Hi,
hi.
say hi, Titi Neal. Hi, Titi Neal. That's my real name, Neal. The babies get to know my real name.
Right.
But yes, I'm so glad that y'all are sharing your precious son with us. Thank you so much. Rogue was right. She said he is not gonna sleep for hours.
Yeah, that was me. I knew she thought he might. No, he ain't.
Oh yeah, she did. She said he might.
That boy, he gonna fight tooth and nail because he feel like you can see it in his face. He don't want to miss out.
If you're with him,
look, cause he's smiling. He's smiling. He is just too
He's
cute.
special. He's a star in the making.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Starting to make it. Well, we are about to play our game. Okay. We are about to play our game called Rapper's Delight. Okay. Now, Rapper's Delight is one of the games that we play with independent artists, business owners, actors, actresses. So I don't get a chance to play it that much. So when we do play it, baby, I'll be excited. Very excited. Now, I know you two are married. Okay.
Yes,
yeah, you two are married, but we are about to play a game. It is a game. Roll money. It is a game.
Okay.
So after the show, we will not talk about this game. But it is so much fun. It is so much fun. And oh my gosh, I forgot to download the pictures. So let me put the pictures up here right quick. Give me 1 second. And you guys are really, really gonna like this. Okay. So the pictures are coming up right now. And I am going to go ahead and play the intro for it. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna explain all the rules. Here we go.
Oh my God, you trying to start some shit in the house.
No, I'm not. Because
Okay.
we have already agreed that this is the game.
Okay.
I played this game with my husband.
Okay.
And me and my husband been married for 17 years. Okay.
Okay.
And when I tell y'all, it's so much fun. I
Okay.
usually play this game with just one person because I usually have just one artist on.
Okay.
But last week I played it for the first time with the couple, a married couple, just as well. And baby, when I tell you they enjoyed it, they had a ball. Same statements was down there, was the same statements that they had just as well. Okay. So I'm going to put up a celebrity.
Okay.
I'm going to put up a celebrity. You will know who this celebrity is. Okay.
Okay.
The first three is for Rogue.
Okay.
And then 4, 5, and 6 is for Easy Money. Okay, so we're gonna switch it up though. So Rogue, ladies first, ladies first. You're gonna go first, and then we'll go straight to Rogue. Okay. So the first person that we have up for you is hold on. Let me put my music on. We gotta put our music on with this one. Now it's not the artist. It's not the artist music. Don't even worry about that. It's just some little music. So here it is. Your first person. Chris Breezy, baby. Chris Breezy. Look, Easy Money. Like, what the hell you can say? Now, number 1, I'll be his baby mama. Number 2, I'll smash and dash. Or number 3, I gotta collab. Now, before you answer, I will be taking your answer away. You cannot reuse the same answer. So, what number you gonna give me? 1, 2, or 3?
Just pretend like you were single.
Pretend like you were single. Whatever you gotta do to answer this damn question.
You know, Chris Brown is he collabs with a lot of people, and he's a really good artist.
Yes, he is.
I would collab with him. I would have to collab with Chris.
Great answer. I must say. You know, this is a game. So great answer. So let's go ahead. We're gonna take that off. That you will be collabing. She is gonna collab with Chris Breezy. Now, are y'all a fan of Chris Brown? Yeah. I must ask.
I think he is a very, very extremely talented artist.
Yes.
I don't know him personally. I don't think I might necessarily it's hard to use media to judge somebody. And so I want to be fair in the answer because ain't no telling when 10 years from now and I get famous, like this might come back in my face or nothing. But like on the cool, some of the shit I be seeing online, I might not, be down for or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like just some of the way that some big artists such as himself treat people or fans or like how they just get down, in their personal time. I'm not a fan of. But as an artist, that motherfucker is super talented. Yeah.
Very, very talented. I love me some Chris Brown. I really do. Always have. He struggles, with a lot of things, worldly wise.
Right.
But besides that, his talent never went anywhere.
Exactly.
The same with you. Easy Money. You struggled in your past, but your talent never went anywhere at all.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're gonna go ahead and pull up the next person for you. All right, are you ready?
Oh, is it for me or for her?
For you.
Okay.
This is for you, Easy Money. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go.
I'm okay with this. I don't want to hear nothing about this after the show.
Evie, baby, Evie. Now I know you like black women, so I got Evie up here for you.
So I do. I have never dated a white woman. Never.
Oh wow.
Never dated a white woman, right?
So you just been around us all your life then.
You know what I mean? So
you have been around us all your life.
Yeah, pretty much. So I would say like in the sense of the game, I don't want no Eve collab. Like I'm on the collab.
smashing.
She ended up like marrying a white dude, I think, too.
She sure did, and he's rich. Let's add that just as well.
Look like she, you know, because she's on talk shows and shit. She looked like she'd be a good mother for a child.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And she do have a child.
Right. Damn, it's not gonna be the collab. I wouldn't want to do the music with her. So god dang. I don't know. Well, they put me on the spot, y'all.
You on the spot. I'll be her baby daddy. I got a collab.
Daddy.
I'll smash and dash.
I'm gonna do baby daddy. Fuck it.
You gonna do baby daddy? He said they gonna have a little evening coming and going around here. So you are going to be her baby daddy. So we finna take that off the market. You now are her baby daddy. You're her baby daddy now. Sorry. All right. So let's take her down. Let's take her down. She is out of here. You will not see her again. Now, Rogue, it's your turn. Here we go. Baby, Mr. Tyrese. Mr. Tyrese. Now, we ain't gonna think about his past. You know, he been doing a little crying lately and everything. For those that are not aware, I got breaking news today, and this is the truth. Breaking news allegedly that he got arrested today. He got arrested today for passport.
So I you know, I can't make the answer, but I know I've seen a lot of stuff online about his child support shit.
Yes, child support, his baby mama. It's like he just can't get it right with the kids and everything. Right. So which one you gonna do? I'll be his baby mama, or I'll smash and dash.
You know, I wish I would have known the people before.
Right.
For Tyrese, I'll smash and dash.
Yeah,
smash and dash. A collab definitely would have been good to choose.
Yeah, like if I had seen him first, right?
She would have.
I did have a crush on Chris Brown.
Oh hell no! I quit. No, I was playing.
No, but he's just so talented.
He said I quit.
I feel like Chris Brown's collab would be worth more though. Like I think that song would be more fire.
Right.
I agree with you with that one just as well. Definitely agree with you with that one. All right, now next up, we will have to go with the Remy Ma. What you doing with Remy Ma? You gonna collab or you smashing and dashing? What you
smash and dash?
You gonna smash and dash? That was quick.
Yeah,
that was quick. You know,
I'm a smash and dash because you know, I seen how she did Papoose.
That was so sad. That was so sad.
And I feel like bro held her down the whole prison bid.
Yes.
All type of shit, and the way she did them. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? And then she ain't all that on the collab. Like she's a dope lyricist. Don't get me wrong.
She's good.
Like if you're gonna put 3 rappers up there, I don't know what the last one you're gonna be. I'd rather have a collab with a R&B chick than I would a rap chick. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you know, personally. But with Remy, just on the strength of like, she's a great lyricist. I like. But like on the tip of like knowing on the personal side, and then you know, I mean, there's so many great rapper women out there these days. I would just definitely do smash and pass for sure. Smash and dash.
Right, smash and dash. Now we are down to our last people. So
whose baby mama are you?
Go first? Who want to go first?
Whose baby mama are you? No, you my wife.
Yeah, you are so lucky. You is Easy Money baby mama right now. Cause this is who your baby mama gonna be. Lil Nas X girl. Lil Nas X.
I ain't got to say.
Lil Nas X. I mean, I don't know what to say, But Lil Nas X, that's it. That's who your baby mama gonna be.
I mean, you know what? I might be happy. I might
his baby mama.
Yeah, you know,
I might be happy with that because I don't even think he gonna fuck because it might be artificial insemination at that point. Because bro is
exactly.
like gay, ain't it? I mean, that might
yeah, he is. He is. He took a picture pregnant one time.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on. He took a picture pregnant. Now your person.
Let me see who I'm collabing with.
It's funny. It is so funny that you said that you would love to collab with an R&B person.
Absolutely.
And this person is an R&B person.
Nice.
But
okay,
this person is also Latino.
Okay.
And the picture that I'm showing is the picture from back in the day when she was hood.
J-Lo?
When she used to be hood.
J-Lo?
Die. You got it.
I will fuck with Jay. I'm gonna tell you why. More so, I've never been starstruck in my life. I wouldn't give a fuck who walked in the room. You know what I'm saying? If Jesus
been around a lot of
to walk in the room, you know what I mean, be starstruck. But are you okay? Okay. So I want to say this. I am a fan of J-Lo's. She's tenacious, right?
Yeah.
She's a savage. Anybody who puts the type of energy and time into her craft and her body, and you know what I mean, like. I'm glad because I don't want to sleep with her because she didn't have about 17 husbands. Nonetheless, like, no judging. That'd be the perfect one to collab with because she's very talented. She takes her craft serious, and so I think that's perfect. I'm with that.
All right. Well, we are done with the game. Y'all did a great job. You played it very, very well. I
want to know for the sake of it, if you could take them all back, what order would you switch it into?
Oh yes.
So you had Chris Brown, Tyrese, and then
Lil Nas X.
Who would you switch?
I would switch.
Got her.
I would switch
You would switch Tyrese and Chris Brown?
Yeah.
And you would just kick Lil Nas up out of there. She
Yeah.
wouldn't choose nothing for Lil Nas. But what would you, if you had to change orders?
On the cool, like I think I would keep my order the same.
You would keep your order the same?
Like, cause I really don't want to collab with a rap chick. It's nothing. I'm not saying that chicks can't rap as good as dudes or nothing.
Yeah.
I like balance in everything. So I like a feminine energy to meet my masculine energy. So that's the same with music. So I would bring that R&B shit so I can talk my shit, and it goes better together. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes.
And J-Lo, Jenny from the Block, got that pop type feel too, and she's the type. You do a song with her, it's gonna do numbers.
It's going to do numbers, definitely.
Yeah, she's a different threshold than the other two.
Exactly. Well, we are about to go into our commercial break. We're gonna get into our commercial break, y'all. During the commercial break, you will see a video. Well, I guess we could call it a video. With you and Rogue. It's just a little picture. We're gonna call it a little picture. That's what we're gonna call it. And so I hope you guys like it. This one is called A Long Time. After this, when we come back, they will sing it live. Live on PGT time. Okay? Live. So exclusive, y'all. Exclusive. So here we go. Let's get into our commercial break. And then we're gonna hear the song. Oh, we'll just do the song. Here we go.
808 goes down.
Easy money, easy with a Z, GMDS Entertainment. Get motivated and do something.
DJ Flair, make the money flare.
Took me a long time for me to learn how to love myself. It took a long time to figure out that I could ask for help. It took me a long time to get out my own way, to trust in my own way, to teach myself myself I could fly. Ain't no more standing by. Took a long time.
Hey, it took me a long time, a lot of a long time, relinquishing phone time, exploring my own mind, people with no spine, I had to grow mine, and all of the suffering helped the discovery of God the Most High. Mental conflicts, for years I've been in bondage, it's nonsense, the only chance to free yourself is when the choice is conscious, caught up in the world and all the lies it tells, the moment that you lose it all is when you find yourself. I pray to God that every person that listens knows their worth and shows the earth. I'm cleaning out my closet like I'm folding shirts. Preach, for every mess there is a message. So are you willing to spread it? Yeah.
Took me a long time for me to learn how to love myself. It took a long time to figure out that I could ask for help. It took me a long time. Get out my own way, to trust in my own way, to teach myself I could fly. Ain't no more standing by. Took a long time.
Hey y'all, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Y'all enjoying the show? Is y'all enjoying the show, baby? We are getting it in each and every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We are on Roku TV. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure you follow me on my Facebook pages. And also follow me on Twitch and IG just as well, baby. Each and every Monday. Each and every Monday. Where I'm solo dolo, baby. Unless I got a special guest. But I love y'all so much. It's so important that you share these videos. So please continue to share. I love you all. Bye. All right. We are back. Before y'all do this live, tell us a little bit about this song. Because it seemed very, touching, and that it could possibly be, where Rogue was at in her life at that time.
Actually, we were driving to California for him to create an album with DJ Flip, and he wrote it on the drive there. I was driving, he was in the passenger seat writing, and he wrote the first part of the hook, and he asked me to sing it at the end of 30 minutes before he had to record it. And
oh wow!
I just wrote a little bit. He wrote most of it, and then I wrote a little bit.
So it was one of those things where I got an opportunity to do something with a bigger producer. DJ Flip is 808 Cartel, which, he works with artists like Trippie Redd or Conway from New York, and, all these different big artists, King Lil G from LA. And I had the opportunity to do an EP with him. And it was on the spot. He sent me probably 1,000 beats. Pick your 6. Write to him, come out here. You got 3 hours to record him, because he was like, come out to my studio. We're going to record it at my studio. So I'm literally, she's driving to LA. We're in Phoenix. She's driving to LA. It's about a 4.5 hour drive. I'm in the passenger seat writing fucking the EP on the drive to LA.
Wow.
And I'm like, am I going to be able to get this done? And then for this particular song, I can write all type of music. I love R&B. I'm a big fan of R&B, especially 90s R&B. But so as I'm writing the hook and I'm writing it in a sing-songy type tone, I was like, well, I can try to do it raw, have that raw singy type voice. I said, but she's a singer and I want to push her more into her artistry. So I was like, babe, why don't you try it out? And she did it and she nailed it. She
nailed it.
Yeah,
exactly. So can y'all give us a little taste of this song?
Yeah. Are we? It's not
the
beat.
Acapella. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. It took a long time for me to learn how to love myself. It Took a long time to figure out that I could ask for help. Took me a long time to get on my own way, trust in my own way, teach myself I could fly. Ain't no more standing by. It took a long time.
Hey, it took me a long time, a long time, relinquishing phone time, exploring my own mind, people with no spine. I had to grow mine, and all of the suffering helped the discovery of God, the Most High. Mental conflicts, for years I've been in bondage. It's nonsense. The only chance to free yourself is when the choice is conscious. Caught up in the world and all the lies it tells. The moment that you lose it all is when you find yourself. I pray to God that every person listening knows their worth and shows the earth. I'm cleaning out my closet like I'm folding shirts. Preach. For every mess there is a message. So are you willing to spread it? Yeah.
Took a long time for me to learn how to love myself. Took a long time to figure out that I could ask for help. Took me a long time to get on my own way, to trust in my own way, to teach myself I could fly. Ain't no more standing by. It took a long time.
Look, I told them at the beginning of the show, this is going to be a show, an interview that they're going to remember for the rest of their life. And what better way to remember this interview by having your baby right here while both of y'all sing the song together. This is awesome. This is amazing. This is amazing. Great job, great job, great job. Now we are about to get into your last video. Shauna said, "Yes, I love it."
Hey.
He'll
Okay.
say, "Go road, go road, go road." Look, he's the one. I'm just gonna join in with y'all. Let's do what it do. All right. The last video that we're gonna play tonight, because we are coming to the end of the show. I have enjoyed y'all so much tonight. I really have.
Thank you so much for having us.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome. We're gonna get into this last video, and then we have one more crime video where this guy had 37 bond violations.
Damn.
37 bond violations. Crazy. But let's get into your video first. This one is called Running.
Hey, just like I didn't pick any of these.
No,
right?
he did not.
I had no idea, for anybody viewing, I had no idea what music she was picking. She did this on her own.
And I love every last one of them that I picked.
You did. You did. It was a good selection.
Thank you. Thank you. Here goes Running.
Easy money. Easy with a Z. GMDS Entertainment. Get motivated and do something. People I never met tearing me down. Pressure to be better wearing me out. All of my life I collected this baggage and I'm getting tired of carrying it now. Running, I'm running away. Running, I'm running away. Will somebody give me a break or give me some space? I'm running away. It's gotta be more to the life than this. Trying to afford all the pricey shit when the stakes are high. Who you fighting with? They got a drawer full of knives and shit. Backstabbers, I ain't never wanna act average. Backfighters, then backtrackers, thinking they gon' be the last laughers. Ass backwards. People I never met tearing me down. Pressure to be better wearing me out. All of my life I collected this baggage and I'm getting tired of carrying it now. Running, I'm running away. Running, I'm running away. Will somebody give me a break or give me some space? I'm running away. P.O. told me gotta check in, but I'm busy trying to get a check in. And I found out that my best friend just stole from me, no question. Where's the loyalty? Where is the truth? Innocence buried in somebody's room. Table that's full of these bills that are due. Doing my best, but they wanna improve. Everybody need to calm down. All these new folks with their palms out, and my problems seem to sort of compound. So I'm in the booth letting bombs out. Boom, ain't letting my guard down. Boom, it's getting too hard now. Boom, got too many scars now. I need some space to go far out. People I never met tearing me down. Pressure to be better wearing me out. All of my life I collected this baggage and I'm getting tired of carrying it now. Running, I'm running away. Running, I'm running away. Will somebody give me a break or give me some space, I'm running away. Fake friends and gold diggers, yes men can't go with you. These hoes go home with you. Start slipping and they gon' get you. Hate you a Christian, why you ain't in church? Aren't you the one who got strung out on perks? I'm tunnel vision pursuing my work, but they wanna make me out to be the worst. I was in prison, I do gotta pass. My question is, why do you gotta ask? With beautiful women, I'm moving too fast and too independent to use what I have. That don't make any sense. Being broke, trying to penny pinch. Deep water saying, can he swim? Need a break, tell him give me 10. People I never met tearing me down. Pressure to be better wearing me out. All of my life I collected this baggage and I'm getting tired of carrying it now. Running, I'm running away. Running, I'm running away. Will somebody give me a break or give me some space? I'm running away.
Yes, awesome. I love that song just as well. When you hit us with that ass backwards, baby,
Yeah.
I was sold. I was sold. I was sold. Now I must ask you,
Yes,
um,
ma'am.
in the era that you are in right now, in the season that you are in right now, would you collab with other independent artists? I mean, I know you would with Rogue, but any other?
That is a very valid question. And I have always been just as much an entrepreneur as I have an artist. I am not opposed to collabing with other artists. I feel like if the opportunity presents itself in an organic way that I really mess with somebody, but I'm going to be real with you. Like, I'm such a grinder. I feel like I protect my energy. I'm not finna just, I'm not finna just work with anybody who hits me up and says, hey, bro, you're dope, unless you're trying to invest, right? If you say, hey, you know, I got $100. Like right now, if you said, hey, man, I got $100, I think you're dope. I think we could come up with a good, you know, but it's like, I own businesses. I wouldn't ask nobody else for something for free. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect, I might not be able to pay them what they want, but I would at least, if nonetheless, be like, hey, I can cover your studio time. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. So if it was the right artist who I could tell was serious about their career, you can see with the things that they're doing, the moves that they're making, and it lined up and they were talented and I was talented, absolutely, right? But I'm not just going to take any and everybody who comes in and says, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to work. Let's work, because you got to be protective. And if I don't know, man, it's just weird. It's like supply and demand, right? If anybody can access you, your stock price don't go up. You know what I mean? Like it goes down. So there's some benefits to being mysterious or not being able to be touched as much. But I also want to be in tune with the streets. So I would pick, like, for example, I would pick the hottest artists in each city and do something with them without making them charge. Because for one, that promotes both of us. And both of us gain something. But I don't never want it to be one-sided. Like this person's like, oh, well, I'm going to piggyback off of, just like if I hit a bigger artist up and I say, hey, man, this is what I got going on. I want to do a feature with you. They're going to ask for a price because they're like, hey, you're not where I'm at. You're trying to use the hard work that I put into my career, the thousands of hours and the countless dollars that I've invested. And if you want to do that, then you need to pitch into the pot a little bit. And I think that's only fair, right? I may feel new to some people, but like you said, I have been doing this for years. Don't get it twisted. I've had the VLAD TV interviews. I've been on there twice. Like I tell people, like, yeah, it wasn't a big ass part, but I was in the movie Straight Outta Compton. I was on the set of Straight Outta Compton. I personally met Ice Cube. He did a concert for us. I was in LA. I've been to the mansion parties. I've met, you know, the celebrities. I've been in the mix. I have put so much money into this, and I went away to prison, and I'm restarting. This is a rebirth, but it doesn't mean I'm new to this. I am true to this, and I respect the game. So yes, to answer your question, yes, I would work with other independent artists, but I would have to see that they were talented and serious about their career. You know what I'm saying? Anything else is going to be straight business.
Okay. Now we got some questions. We got some questions in the chat.
Okay.
When are y'all coming to ATL?
So I have an iHeartRadio interview out there with DJ Scream and a couple of other platforms that that I have to do out there. On the Ring is a platform out there, and then South by Soul. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but they're pretty like popular Instagram platforms. I want to say this. I'm at a point in my life where I would have just, they're waiting on dates. I would have just booked the dates with them, right? But I'm at a place now where I have to respect my relationship and my marriage. It's the best thing that I have in my life right now. These two right here. And both our birthdays are coming up in October. And I want to do us first before I make, you know, a commitment or an engagement to Atlanta. So I believe the first half of the month for October will be me and her. And then maybe that last half of the month will be out there in Atlanta.
Well, we can't wait. We cannot wait. Deb, we can't wait, girl. Deb, I'm gonna need you to watch PGT Time too, since you here in the ATL with me, baby. But I cannot wait for you to come. You got to make sure you hit me up when you do come. Now, Hill with you said, where is your next gig?
So my next gig is the 27th of this month. I gotta fly out to Saginaw. I fly into Detroit. Saginaw don't really have an airport. I fly into Detroit, but there's a show with my boy Astray out there, and you know, it's an outdoor event too. So it's from like 4 to 10. So that'll be my next gig. And yeah, we're setting up a tour for November. So I should be going on tour for November.
Now, and again, you will be in Saginaw on what date?
September 27th.
September 27th, y'all. He will be in Saginaw, Michigan. Do you have a flyer for that?
There is absolutely a flyer. I can send it to you. And
please send it to me, because my peoples is in Saginaw. My peoples, and I would love to, you know, post it, share it, you know, so that they will be able to come out there and support you just as well.
If nothing else, man, I'm kind of like the show was you know, my buddy, like I said, who was signed to Eminem, he had it and he was like, dude, you are being talked about so much in Saginaw. If I went viral in Phoenix and you had a show, I would want to come out and do the show. So I said, you know what? I'll come out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring some shirts and some merchandise to cover the cost of the trip. And yeah, I just want to meet people, chop it up, take pictures, and they're gonna be seeing plenty more of me. But this is the time to get in. Like, come fuck with us, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a down to earth ass person. Like, tap in.
You know what? I may have to see what I can do. I may have to see what I can do, baby.
I'll be in Atlanta. I'll be in Atlanta soon.
Okay. Well, since you come to Atlanta, but just in case, I'm still gonna check out Hopper and see what these tickets is looking like.
I got you.
And then I come say hi to all my friends and my family just as well. And then meet you at the same time.
Yes, ma'am.
So, but if I don't get the chance to, you best believe you better hit me up when you come to the A, baby.
Atlanta, I'm gonna need to stay in Atlanta, like, because I have so much going on. At minimum a 7-day a week trip. At minimum.
Oh yeah.
I don't like to stay. Like, I'm the type, when I'm flying out to Saginaw, I fly in on the 27th, I'm out on the 28th. I got a newborn, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I have to be conscious of that. Exactly. Nonetheless, like, Atlanta's gonna be, we've got family, you know, Cass's family is out there. Yeah, and so you see, tap in. And so we're gonna want to catch up with them, and then just everything that, you know, as far as on the business side. So yeah, it's coming up.
All right. Well, this is our last clip for the night, y'all. I'm sorry for those that thought that tonight was just gonna be straight crime videos. That is not the deal tonight. Tonight is a special night. I have met me a new friend, Easy Money, and another new friend, Rogue, and little baby friend, baby Easy Money Rogue. So we about to play this last video for tonight. We're gonna come back, we're gonna talk about it, and then we are out of here. And I hope y'all watching on Roku TV, baby, because we are live on Roku TV just as well. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We out here. We out here in these streets. Here we go.
We begin tonight at 9 with a breaking bond report that just may be hard to believe. A teen charged with murder violated his bond conditions more than 36 times.
And he's now accused of shooting at a 17-year-old girl. Fox 26's Randy Wallace joining us live with the latest on his exclusive ongoing series.
Yeah, Rashi, we first told you about Corey Hodge back in June. The 18-year-old could be a poster guy for breaking bond, and police just keep finding more victims.
These are my personal journals that I write to my son each day to cope with what I'm going through.
Stacey Langham's 18-year-old son Diego will never read what she writes or hear her voice. Police say 18-year-old Corey Hodge killed Diego Langham and shot and wounded his friend on April 17th of last year.
I immediately thought Harris County was to blame because he shouldn't have even been out to even commit that crime. So they're the ones to blame.
Langham has every right to blame the revolving door at the Harris County Criminal Courthouse. Hodge's alleged shooting crime spree began when he was 15.
For shooting one of his neighbors. So why was he even allowed to be walking the streets of Houston?
On July 12th of last year, just 4 months after he allegedly murdered Diego Langham, police say Hodge shot and wounded another man. Last October, he posted bonds totaling $370,000 and was a free man. His bond conditions included a GPS monitor and 24-hour home confinement.
You're supposed to be on a GPS. You're supposed to be under 24-hour house arrest. None of that happened. And all of this happened within days and weeks of getting out on bond.
According to a bond condition violation report, Hodge violated his house arrest condition at least 37 times, but it took more than a month for anything to happen.
And I feel as though that's why a lot of these criminals are doing what they're doing, because there's no punishment.
A few days ago, Hodge was charged again with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Police say back on May 1st, he and another teen shot a 17-year-old female at this apartment complex in the 2800 block of South Derry, Ashford. Hodge is now behind bars with no bond set. As far as Stacey Langham is concerned, that's where he needs to stay.
He didn't just murder my son, he murdered an entire family, because it hurts each day we have to wake up and my son's physically not here.
Now, in addition to posting pictures of himself on social media holding a gun, Hodge posted a song he wrote about killing Diego Langham. Reporting live from the South.
These damn kids getting on my damn nerves.
Dumb as hell. Dumb as a box of rocks. I ain't never if you're gonna be a criminal, I mean, god dang, man, like at least if whatever you're gonna do, try to be good at it. These motherfuckers, it's like they want to get caught. That shit is dumb as hell, man.
And then you're getting chance after chance after chance. Like, when are you going to do right?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
I understand bumping your head. Don't get me wrong. We all have our stories, but like, you know, shit, dudes like that. I can't. It's not in me to say that everybody deserves to be locked up, but I think some time away from society to think about some shit and get your shit together. You know, if I'm being realistic, I'm not the police, never will be. I'm not trying to see motherfuckers locked up because it fucking sucks in there. But being locked up saved my life. It's one of the best things that ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So if you use the time correctly, but like dudes like that, it just trips me out because it's like everybody wants to be gang these days. Everybody wants to post the pictures of the guns. You think that the feds don't look at that shit? You think police don't look at that shit? You dumb as hell. Like, you're gonna be a criminal, be smarter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not recommending anybody be a criminal, but I'm just saying, like, you asking to get caught. Like, I don't get the mentality.
You know, and then the 37 bond violations.
Yeah, that's
like
nuts.
I mean, he hasn't spent a lot of time in at all.
Right. In and out.
Yeah. Exactly. So I always let my guests in the show. I pull myself down and then I let you guys in the show. But don't worry, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna talk about.
Okay.
I want you to talk to the youth about the revolving door,
Okay.
in and out of jail, in and out of prison. Again, my show is about crime, but I love music. So we do the music thing over here. Every independent artist, celebrity artist that came on my show, I've always showed crime videos so that we can see a different side of them. Okay. So I want you to talk about the revolving door, and what it means to you and what you can, suggest to the young men out there and young women out there just as well. I really enjoyed you guys on the show today. I had so much fun.
Thank you
I
so much,
really
guys.
hope you enjoyed it as well. You and Rogue and baby Easy Money Rogue. I hope he enjoyed it too. And I'm gonna let you guys in the show. And please, after you get done saying what you got to say, please make sure you let everybody know where they can find you at. Let everybody know when you got some new music coming out just as well. And when you're done, put that church finger up. You said you done been around us all your life, so you know what that church finger means. That means we up out of here. And then I'm gonna go into my outro. And don't forget, I just need y'all to stick around for about a couple minutes after I end the broadcast. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Saginaw, he coming, baby. He coming. Be watching my page for that flyer because he gonna send it to me, and y'all will know all about the event. All right, bye, you guys. Mwah.
All right. So, babe, what do you want to say? I mean, I think you don't really have probably any input on a revolving door, but
Right. I think I'll go after you.
you know what? All right. So look, so I'm gonna say this: if there's any youth listening, you're looking at somebody who has spent 13 years, not all at once. It is a revolving door. 13 years of my life has been wasted inside of cells, inside of cages, inside of barbed wire fences. I have, at one point lost a part of who I am. Like, it doesn't stop until you decide it stops, right? The streets don't love nobody. And the best thing for you to do is get the fuck out the streets, like at the end of the day, because I have a 17-year-old son right now, and I'm trying to tell him the same thing. It only leads to the grave or to jail. And I heard that saying a million times when I was coming up, and trust me, I was like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. But I'm telling you, 13 years in and out the system. My first bid, I had to serve 18 months when I was 15 years old. I got out when I was damn near an adult, and then I never stopped going back in. And every time the sentence got longer and longer and longer. It's just not a game you want to get caught up in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like having relationships with people, if you like being able to go to the store or eat whatever you want to eat or use the bathroom whenever you want to use, like, you can't go to jail. Like, all those freedoms go away. So if you out there, man, if you thugging it and whatever, you got to find your own way. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can talk you out of what you're going to do anyways. But just know, like, when you do decide to make the choice, life is much better on the outside than on the inside. Trust and believe that. You lose to me. I've seen people lose their whole family. They served them 20-something years. Their mama done died. Their grandmama done died. Their daddy done died. Their siblings done died. Like, it's rough in there. Like, that's the shit that they don't put in the rap music. Like, it's not cool being locked up. So my advice to you is just stay the fuck out of situations that could get you locked up. And the biggest part of that is stay sober, right? Because every charge I've ever caught was most likely because I was high or drunk. It is what it is. So that's my suggestion. Stay out the system. The system is built to keep you in it. Stay the fuck out of it. Is that it?
Yep.
We can't hear you.
I said he gave y'all a word. He gave y'all a word. Y'all better be listening. He's telling nothing but the truth. I've never been in prison or jail, but I have a brother that stays in and out. It's been a revolving door ever since he was 18 years old, 18, 19 years old. My brother is 48 years old now, and he's still locked up right now.
And probably wishes like hell every time he goes in, like, damn, I wish, you know what I mean? I don't know why. It's some people never break the cycle. Let me tell you, one of the saddest things in there, and you don't really pay attention to it, but when you sit back and reflect, when you see these 60, 70, 80-year-old motherfuckers in prison, and then they die in there, like they die in there. It's weird. It's really weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a good look, dog. It's not a good look. The conditions suck. There's black mold. There's fucking shitty ass food. There's bugs in the food. They treat you like shit. Like, it's dirty. It's nasty. If you like women, ain't no motherfucking pussy in there. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? If you like men, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know what I mean? Like, it just is not a place to be. You stay the fuck out of there, man. It's a fucking business. They make money off of you in there. Every inmate that's incarcerated, they get paid off of. It's a big business. It is like herding cattle. It is a new form of slavery. That is what the system is, man. So stop playing into their hand. You know, these agendas get pushed. People go with this shit. It's almost kind of like population control to an extent. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but man, the best thing for you to do is stay the fuck out of there. Like, I promise you, like, that shit sucks.
All right, y'all heard it from Easy Money. Y'all heard it from Easy Money. Stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away from the alcohol, the drugs. If you feel like that's what's constantly getting you in trouble, stay away from it. Start hanging around positive people. You know, all that plays a factor in your life. If you got kids, you don't want your kids going through the same thing that you went through. So I'm telling y'all, listen to Easy Money and make that money the right way. All right. We are out of here. I love you, Rogue. You did a great job. And I love you, baby Rogue. Easy Money.
Hey, quick question before we go. I gotta do this. Who's the baby look like most?
I'm gonna have to say Rogue.
Oh, you made her night.
I'm gonna have to say Rogue from the time, baby. Easy Money Rogue came out. That's the first thing I said was, "Oh my gosh, he looks just like her." Yes, he does. All right, y'all. We out of here. I love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see y'all on Wednesday. We do have a family on Wednesday, so make sure y'all tune in. You don't want to miss it. You just got to be here. You got to be here to see it. All right. Bye. Make sure y'all listen to my babies.